Disney. As the new century dawns, Disney continues to be the leader of the theme park pack. Just check out California Adventure in Anaheim, 26 miles from Los Angeles. It's the first new Disney park to be built in California in decades, and it pays homage to everything that's special about one of America's greatest states.
Disney's California Adventure was meant to really showcase kind of the dream quality, the imaginative quality, this dream state, if you will, of the state of California. Bring the best we have of the state to this place.
The park features a dazzling array of fun-filled environments, like the Golden State and the Hollywood Pictures backlot. The truly spectacular rides include the Sun Wheel, with its unique sliding gondolas, and the Grizzly River Run, which plummets passengers through whitewater rapids and roaring waterfalls.
The raft ride takes you on an adventure that's similar to going into a national park and enjoying what that's all about.
But for roller coaster enthusiasts, Paradise Pier is where it's at. It's a tribute to the glorious seaside amusement parks that once dotted California's coasts, but are now almost extinct.
What we wanted to do was actually bring that spirit back, and thus we created Paradise Pier. It is a compression of real energy and excitement and fun, and it's fun for all ages.
The backbone of every seaside amusement park was always a roller coaster, and Paradise Pier continues that tradition. Witness the electrifying California Screamin.
We wanted to create what appeared to be like an old wooden roller coaster, but in fact it's actually a coaster that has very 21st century technology. 0 to 55 miles an hour in 4.5 seconds. Now that's excitement.
How does California Screamin' go so fast, so quick? Think magnets, big magnets. Using linear induction motors, or LIMs, a series of electrically charged magnets create a magnetic field that rockets the coaster into infinity and beyond.
We can take a train, which weighs approximately 20,000 pounds, has 24 of our guests on board, goes from a dead stop up to 55 miles an hour in 4.5 seconds. It is very smooth, it's very reliable, and it makes a totally unique experience for launching guests on a roller coaster.
California Screamin's quick blast-off isn't its only high-tech feature. The computer-controlled ride system has to manage 6 separate passenger trains on the track at once and handle as many as 2,000 riders per hour. It all adds up to make California Screamin' one of the most complex roller coasters in the world. And though it may look like an old-fashioned wooden thriller, this beauty is only skin deep.
The coaster is actually a steel structure with steel rails on it, which allows it to go very fast. It's also very smooth.
The steel rails allow for coaster acrobatics that are simply impossible to deliver with wood.
One of the coolest parts of Disney's California Screamin' is you take that loop right in front of Mickey's face.
Disney rides are famous for delivering a complete sensory experience. So on California Screamin', even sound effects and music are used to get passengers pumping with adrenaline.
It initially starts out as if you're listening to an old kind of band organ fanfare. But as soon as it starts, it goes into this hard surf guitar rock that actually matches emotionally and physically what you're going through on the ride.
California Screamin' soars to heights of 120 feet and includes a perilous 108-foot drop down a harrowing 50-degree slope. Even for hardened coaster lovers, it packs quite a wallop.
California Screamin's the greatest. I mean, you come out of it, you're thrust into the loop, into the hills. The speed of it is awesome. One of the best coasters I've been on in Southern California. Actually, one of the best coasters I've been on in the U.S.
I was completely scared because it went straight down.
Now it's your turn to ride in the fun seat. Let's experience the thrill of California Screamin', along with coaster enthusiast Chris Murray.
And away we go! Up the hill, over the top. Nice little float over the top of the hill, down to a dive, taking a turn around the Maliboomer. Lovely view of the park. See the hotel over here. Nice view of the lake. Coming around the turn, zipping around, and all the this ride. We get the electromagnets pulsing us all the way up to the top. We got this cool soundtrack going in. And here we go over the top of the biggest section of the ride. Down to a nice dip, diving under the track. Lovely head chopper. Around the perimeter turn. And now we're setting up for the nice big 360-degree loop around the Mickey ears. Here we go! Yeah! Right on! Up and over the top. Another nice little float. Take another dive and head back towards the Maliboomer. This a little faster, a little tighter turn. Up and around, over the top. Now we're getting ready to go over the final section of the track. The lovely bunny hops. And here's where we get our float. Yeah! Up in the air, out of the seat, and down to the final spiral helix. Down to the end of the ride. All right, up and over. One more turn, and there we go. California Screamin'. Disney's California Adventure.